This example is starting us off with an f of x equation, f of x equals x to the third plus 7. And they tell us that g is a differentiable function, which they have to do because they're going to want us to find the derivative of g at some point. And then what they want us to find overall is the derivative of this function here. They want us to find the derivative of f of g of x. Well, this is a classic chain rule setup. You've got a function inside another function. You've got this g of x equation is inside that f equation. So that means we just need to follow the chain rule. And we're going to follow the chain rule just in this general form here. And once we have that derivative taken, then we'll use the f of x that they give us to start with. We don't really need that until after the derivative, you'll see. So the chain rule recipe, the chain rule saying that I use goes d in times d out. I take the derivative of whatever's inside that set of parentheses and then multiply it by the derivative of the outside. So in this situation, the inside piece is g of x. So the derivative of g of x would just be g prime of x. It's just a notation game. So that would be g prime of x times, then we would do the derivative of the outside, the d out. Well, the derivative of the outside, again, this is really just a notation game. The derivative of f would be f prime, and then you're going to leave alone that g of x, all that stuff on the inside. So this is our derivative right now. We've taken the derivative, and you go and you look and you say, well, it's not quite what they want. And what they want now from us is to go ahead and take g of x, and we're going to need to plug that into the derivative of f. So we'll come and we'll take the derivative of our f equation. So this is f of x right here. F of x equals x to the third plus 7. Finding the derivative of that's just going to be a straight up power rule. We're going to do our classic bring the power down. And then step 2 of the process, we would subtract 1 from the power. So following that power rule, we bring the 3 down. We end up with f prime of x equals 3x subtract 1 from the power gets us 3x squared. And now what we want to do is we want to take and we want to plug g into that equation. So f prime of g of x, remember function notation always works the same. Whatever I replace x with here, you replace x with in the equation. So I replaced x with g of x, so everywhere I see an x up inside there, I'm going to shove in parentheses g of x. So then that would be 3g of x squared. So if we bring that back over here now, the front piece stays the same. That's going to be g prime of x. And now we can replace this f prime of g of x with what it's equal to. It is equal to 3 and then g of x squared. And that's going to be our final answer. As we come back through, you'd look and you'd say, okay, I need a g prime. So I've got my g prime, and then I need 3 times g of x squared. So this is 3 times g of x squared. Remember, multiplying, you can flip-flop the order. 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2. So don't let the order fool you. That would be your final answer, option C. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, please click that like button and subscribe. And also share it with your friends and anyone else you know who might be crying about an upcoming AP Calc test. You can find more videos from me, more sample AP Calc questions, and my complete AP Calc study guide over at my website, apcalcprep.com. Have a great one.